Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing, guys? Let's go ahead and get our teammates on this call this morning, guys. Let's go ahead. We're way better than 50 people on here. Let's go ahead and get our teammates on, guys, because you guys are definitely in for a treat this morning. Super excited to have everyone on here growing. And we can go from there. Let's text our teammates so we can move forward, guys. Our hierarchy does about 300 to 500 recruits every single month. So we definitely should have a lot more people on here, guys. We're definitely in for a treat. I'll give you guys 1 minute to go ahead and text your teammates to get on, and we can move forward. You guys want to hear from one of the top regional leaders in the company, one of the top regional leaders, top new district new division leaders in the company, right, guys? So you can go ahead and text your new people to get on here so we can grow and get to the next level, guys. That's actually what I'm doing right in this second, and we can go from there. 1 second. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. If you guys can go ahead and have your cameras on, please. Also, too, guys, for you guys who are up there in the Tampa office, I love how you guys are in the war room together. But if you guys can all do me a favor, right, and sign on, everybody up there in the Tampa office, sign on to the Zoom on your device, but don't join the audio. I know that probably is messing with the attendance. So Elia and JJ, you can ask everybody behind you, sign into Zoom, right? But don't join our audio because the echo is going to be really, really, really bad for the attendance, guys. So go ahead and sign into it, guys. Let's be coachable, not chokeable. Let's go ahead and get started. So, guys, let's go ahead and get to the next level, guys. So the first person I'm going to bring up this morning, guys, this guy here is I call him Mr. No Excuses. You know, guys, you guys know a lot of times when we talk to people, you know, in Primerica, you know, talk to pastor, talk to anyone that deal with the church. A lot of times, guys, those people really don't take Primerica as serious. Some people, you know, can use God as two ways. Sometimes they can hide behind God. Some people can use God for the right reason. This guy definitely is using God for the right reason as he run a church, you know, a husband, father, and guys, and check this out, guys, all the way from Virginia, guys. No excuses. I don't know where Virginia is, but I know it's very, 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 very far from Florida. And guys, this guy at one point in time, guys, check this out. He came from Virginia down, drove or got a bus on his own dime, drove from Virginia down to Tampa, right, for our TBLS with his people, right? Went through TBLS for 2 days, right, 8 hours now, and drove back a 12-hour ride. So, guys, within 48 hours, guys, drove 24 hours to come build his business, guys. Right now, this last weekend, he had 5 people in class this weekend getting licensed. Last month, they did 10 by about 7,000 in premium, guys, first month. Earned his division leader promotion this month already, guys. Got 8 recruits on the board already. Super excited for what Clarence is doing, guys. So, guys, everybody go ahead and unmute and give it up for Mr. Clarence Russell.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So glad and grateful to be here and have this opportunity just to share a little bit with you guys about just about my journey. And I'm going to share my screen now, and so that we can get started. Let's see here.
Let's go.
Getting jammed up here.
You got it, brother. You got it. You got it. It's the same thing as doing a presentation to somebody, bro. You're doing a big.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's acting crazy.
So Clarence, I think you
Alright.
have two devices around you. So if you can mute one of them, because it's a bad echo coming through. So both of your devices can't be like sharing audio. But you got it, brother. Go ahead.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Perfect, brother. Perfect, perfect.
You sound good. You sound good, Bishop.
Okay. Again, good morning, everybody. Glad, grateful to be here and to share a little bit about my journey. I'm calling it the journey to all in. Again, with the DC Mavericks, newest division leader, and excited to be here. All right. First and foremost, when I approached this journey, the question I asked was, do I have room? As Leighton mentioned earlier, there are a lot of hats that I wear. Of course, I'm a husband, a father, a son. I'm a bishop, so I pastor and lead people. I'm an author, as well as a mental health skill building counselor. I also am assistant district leader for the state of Virginia with the Global United Fellowship. And on top of all of that, I'm on the board of ministers for Chowan University. So needless to say, I have a very busy schedule. And so when I was approached about the opportunity, the first thing I had to consider was, do I have room? And I think some of us that are still in the business are still trying to figure that out for ourselves. Do I still have room? Because my philosophy is I'm not going to be a part of anything that I can't win at. And so in order to go all in, I had to first answer this question. And so in doing that, there were three components that I had to consider. And just in explaining this about my journey, hopefully it can help some of you all that are just getting started or maybe trying to figure out how to make it work and how to juggle it with all the other things that you have to do. First and foremost, I had to consider and go through an indoctrination. Secondly, there was integration. And thirdly, implementation. And so we're going to just unpack these three things and we'll be out of your way. In terms of indoctrination, I had to understand the vernacular. I had to understand the language and the lingo. When I came into the Primerica world, I was hearing all kinds of things and I didn't know what they were talking about. I think we have more three-letter abbreviations than the federal government. You know, they got the CIA, the IRS, and the FBI. We had IBAs, KTs, PDRs, QBIs, AALCs, TBLSs. I didn't know anything about it. And not only that, but then I didn't know and wasn't familiar with the industry terms. We were talking about term life, whole life, cash value, IRAs, annuities, and all of those things. The industry vernacular was taken care of as I moved forward and got my license. But I really had to work hard and I had to ask questions to understand some of the terminology that was used throughout Primerica. So as I began to understand the vernacular and the talk and all of that, the next thing I had to do was understand the vision. Because again, I'm a pastor. Proverbs 29:18 says, where there's no vision, the people perish. And so I'm looking for success and not to perish. So I had to understand the vision of the company from its inception. You know, so I started listening to the audios by Art Williams and different things like that to know what the intent of the company was when it was formed. And from that place, I began to learn the vision of the hierarchy, the vision of the team. It's important for you to know what you are a part of. And not only that, but to be able to buy into the vision. I have in my home office, I have a board, and on that board, I have my goals written on them. I have the goals of my team, the Mavericks. I have the goals of my direct, Sasha. I have the goals of Dream Chasers. All of that, because I'm a part of it. And so I want to make my contribution to help reach those goals and understand the vision. Even the goal of Primerica to have the 150,000 licensed reps by convention time. And so it's important that you understand that and know where you fit and recognize that you are a part of something great. And so after understanding the vernacular, understanding the vision, then I had to understand which voices to listen to, because you got to be careful who you let in your ear, who you let in your space, and who you listen to. And so the three voices that are dominant in my ear when it comes to this business is first my direct, Sasha, then Javaris, and Leighton as my RVP. If they can't answer those questions or they can't get the answer for me, I'm not seeking out anybody else outside of the business, anybody that doesn't understand the system. They are my go-tos. So after being indoctrinated, the next thing I had to learn how to do was integrate. You know, I told you there are a lot of hats that I wear. And it's important that even though I may be part-time in the business, you have to think and function like you're full-time, which we're all told. We've all heard it at various different trainings. Think part-time, but you got to operate, think full-time, even though you may be operating part-time. And so when you look at integration versus compartmentalization, a lot of us try to compartmentalize our lives. I'm going to do the Primerica thing between 9 and 5. And a lot of people I've talked to, even other pastors, well, I got a lot going on. And if they understood the integration concept, everywhere I go, I take Primerica with me, because not only have I integrated into the system, but I have integrated it into my life. So even when I talk to my congregation, because I'm self-improving, because I spend time in training, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Because I spend time doing it, when I open my mouth, that's what's going to come out. You know, it's going to be a part of my conversation. There's not going to be anybody that I talk to throughout my week that doesn't know that I'm involved in the business, and not even from a recruiting standpoint, but even from an education standpoint. And when you pique people's interest, they want to know more about it. They want to get involved, and so you got to integrate. You got to make it a part of who you are, make it a part of what you're doing, so that you can encourage others to be a part. When you compartmentalize it, it's going to become burdensome. Well, I ain't got time to do that today. Well, I went to my doctor while I was at the doctor's office. I'm on my phone doing different things, and ended up recruiting, doing a policy for one of the nurses in the doctor's office. Why? I didn't go there to sell them, but because it's part of who I am, just like everybody knows I'm a pastor, I don't turn that off when I go this place, that place, the other place. I don't turn off the fact that I'm a Primerica agent, and I'm trying to help families. So you got indoctrination, integration, and the last thing, as I wrap up my time this morning, is implementation. simply do the doggone thing. You know, don't worry about what you don't know. When you are excited, zeal and enthusiasm will take you a long way. And as you share that exuberance with people that you come in contact with, there is contagious, and they're going to get excited about what you're excited about. They're going to catch on fire, and they're going to want to be a part of. Nobody wants to be a part of something that's burdensome, that's laborsome, you know, or laborious. Oh, yeah, I got to go, you know, do this policy. No, I got a family that I'm getting ready to help, man. You know what? You need to make some time to let me talk to you. Dude, its business is taking off. Every time somebody asks me, you know, because you have people that you made appointments with or that you attempted to recruit and they didn't get into business. But they always have a way of trying to check up on you to see how you doing. Hey, how's the business going? Man, it's phenomenal. Dude, it's taking off. I'm up for another promotion. Man, you know, you need to get on it. How's your stuff doing? I got a homeboy of mine that he's a part of another company. And every time you see me, how's it going? You know, and he kind of lied to me about the money he was making and stuff, and I figured it out. But he's like, man, I've been doing my research. Dude, you keep on researching. We're getting paid, we're growing, we're helping people in so many different areas. And so that's my journey to all in. I'm all in. I'm in it to win it, and excited to be a part of the team. I'm excited for the great things that are in store. This is going to be a record-breaking year for so many of us. Our RVP is going to get ownership this month. We're excited about it. My senior rep, my senior regional is going RVP this year. Excited about it. Before the year is out, I believe that the person I'm direct to, Sasha, is going to make that journey too. So thank you all for my time. Thank you for allowing me to share. Hey, see you guys at the top because it's too crowded at the bottom.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Yes, sir. Let's
Let's
go,
Bishop.
All right, get it
I
up.
ain't gonna lie, Clarence. I ain't gonna lie. Clarence killed that thing, guys. Man, I'm like I was in a sermon just now, right? The financial disciples, I call it, right? I call his team. Well, that's the team name I gave them. You can pick the team name you want, but financial disciples, guys, that was incredible, guys. I hope you guys can feel the wisdom, feel the growth. You know, this morning I was texting Clarence and the next speaker we're gonna have, Sasha. I said, hey, you guys ready? You guys ready? And Clarence said, bro, I speak for a living. I said, all right, coach. All right. He said, I speak for a living, guys. That was amazing. Guys, so guys, I want you guys to see that we have a lot of powerhouses in our team. You know, we got different, different age groups, right? Different ethnicities, different, experiences, different things people have been through, guys. So anyone can fit in. So someone coming here and say, oh, I'm too busy. Guys, you guys seen this first screen, right? Father, son, husband, he's on like 2 or 3 different boards, bishop, and he lives in Virginia, and he's in Primerica, guys. You guys know Primerica is a good grip of, information to learn, guys. So no excuses at all. And you guys see now, right, Sasha, why I call him Mr. No Excuses, right, guys? So now when you guys see, Bishop, right, and next, about 30 to 60 days start killing it, doing 40, 40, 50, 50, don't be surprised, guys. He's probably one of the most coachable people on our team. But guys, I love our team, guys, because our team has so many layers of players, right? There's layers of players on our team, guys, and you guys are getting ready to hear from that. Listen to this, guys. So this lady, right, guys, our office is in Fort Lauderdale. She lives in Vero Beach, which is about 2.5 hours from our office, the Dream Chaser headquarters, right, guys? And about 1.5 hours away from the Mavericks headquarters, right, guys, in Palm Beach, Florida, right, guys? This is probably the most excited, fun woman that I know, guys. Very fun, very always up tempo. Never seen her down, guys. Make no excuses through all kind of adversity. And guys, get this, guys. Last month, their team did 28 recruits by 36,000 in a base shop. Jeez, guys, unmute, guys. 26 recruits by 36,000 in the base shop, guys. Guys, unmute, guys. Make some noise, guys.
Hey,
Sasha!
Oh, it's my time. No, I'm not just playing. Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys all for coming on this morning. Listen, Bishop, I know you do this for a living. So it's like kind of funny for me to be like, yo, you killed it. But Bishop, you really killed it. You illuminated the business in a different type of light. And I think that's what we all bring to the table when we do have the opportunity to speak before the team and the hierarchy, is that our perspectives are so valuable of Primerica and then what you bring to Primerica. So, you have opened the eyes of, other, people that are a member of the clergy, people that are their husbands and their families, and they feel like they're so busy. You let them know that there's not a such thing as busy. There's a such thing as do it or don't do it. So sorry guys, that's mercy. So I definitely, you're amazing, Bishop. I am so blessed to have you on my team. When I tell you, I literally got on my knees and said a prayer for the team that I have today. And just God is so worthy. He just does it. Like you ask and he does it. It's the craziest thing, y'all. So I'm excited to be before you. Coach, do I have host? I'm good to share? Oh, yes, I am. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, guys. And I hear Mercy in the background. So y'all hear her, you know what I'm saying? She busts in, I do my best to control that, but perks of being a stay-at-home mom, right? So guys, I wanna talk to you about a couple of things, okay? I am a mom first and a boss immediately after. I think that's super important to know, because we have a lot of mamas. I mean, we're obviously the target market. And I think that's one thing that also sets the Dream Chasers apart, from the team, you know what I'm saying, that sets us apart as a team, is that a lot of us are directly within the target market, married or single with kids. So that plays a huge and important role in your success in Primerica. So I think that that's super important to mention. So I'm a mom first, a boss immediately after. I am a part of DC Mavericks, okay, the new regional leader of the team. And you guys can follow me on my new Instagram. I had a hack situation, but anyways, it's the same, Sasha Janae _ inspires.for real. It's FR for real, because it's for real me. Because a lot of people be thinking I'm spam, but it's really me. Anyways. So guys, I'm going to be talking to you today about being a single mom of 3, running a 37, 36, 37, give or take, dollar base shop, winning Diplomat, plugging in the home team, and also my remote space, which is not a closet, Coach Layton. Come on, dog. It's not a closet. Anyways, my remote space. He wants it to be a closet so bad, y'all. It's not a closet. Anyways, I got some pictures of my peeps here, and then my promotion flyer. And it's Monday, guys, so I'm just gonna speak this out into the whole team. Speak positive words into your life every morning. Think big, think healing, think success, think peace, think happiness, think growth mindset, which is redundant, but it's still cute. And always start the day with positive energy. And then my 2 favorite girls, okay? So being just a little background about me. First of all, this pic is fire or nah. I can't see our comments, but I know. And yes, I'm single. Not just playing. So my regional vice president is Coach Layton Brown. Okay. My coaches, Javaris and Tasia. Listen, guys, I would not be this woman without Javaris and Tasia pouring into me the way that they have this last almost year. I'm almost at my year anniversary, and I just never seen myself being this person, this woman, this mother, this friend, okay, this leader. Whew. I was recently promoted to regional leader. I'm originally from Tucson, Arizona. I grew up in Buffalo, New York, and I've been in Florida for 10 years. So I just want to squash the notion and the thought process that you're not from somewhere, so you can't build your business. That's baloney, guys. Do it, build it, do the doggone thing, right, Bishop? I'm a single mom of 3. I have a 13-year-old son, a 7-year-old girl, and a 3-year-old girl. And my background professionally is customer service. And I get my entrepreneurial spirit from my mom. She's amazing. So next, on running a $37,000 base shop. Okay, guys, real quick side note. The single mom thing is cool, and it is a thing, and it definitely plays a huge role. Being a single mom and not being a married mom or a partnered mom into my success or lack thereof. But if you commit certain things to your mindset, then that's what it's going to be. So I'm a mom, right? So being a single mom, being a mom with a partner, you're still a mom and you still just got to make it happen. Okay. So running a $37,000 base shop, my God, my leadership, my team. Okay. Listen, there's nothing else I can say, guys. This last month would not have been possible. The journey that I'm not on would not have been possible with those that are with us still, those that had been with us and decided to build somebody else's business. Nothing in Primerica is going to be possible as far as accomplishments, success, winning trips, winning goals, hitting accomplishments without your team. So you are not on a boat, you're on a ship and there's passengers. So it was a lot of mindset going into this into the month and building the way that we did, because I was like, oh man, like I feel like I need to be doing more. And Coach Javaris and Tasia let me know, like, hey, this is the reason you're in Primerica. You're here to build a team. Sasha, what did you do for Bishop? You poured into him. You showed him how to build the business. What'd you do for Sierra? Poured into her, showed her how to do the business. What'd you do for Carlene? Poured into her, showed her how to do the business, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So the achievements and accomplishments from this past month was a calculated team accomplishment, okay? I could not have done it without Javaris and Tasia, okay? Bishop, Sierra, all these agents becoming independent in 1 month, bro. Holy smokes. I got to go find them more directs. It's crazy. But I just really want to stress to y'all and also brag on my team and shout them out. When I say that I literally prayed right here in my office, in my closet, wait, I prayed, right? My player closet. Anyways, for this team, I really, really mean that, guys. I pray for my current team. I pray for new teammates every single day because it's important and because there's no way possible that my business will not only get to this space, but continue to grow without prayer, okay? So that's how that happened. Now, as far as winning Diplomat, guys, I do not want to disappoint you, but there was literally no secret formula, okay? Coach Layton runs Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday nights. He runs PDR, guys, and he literally comes before us and tells us exactly how to run the trips. And then when for some reason I feel like I forget, Coach Javaris comes right behind. Sash, you need to stay up on licensing. Sash, you need to do this. You need to do that. Sash. So these two gentlemen were in my head, my leaders in my head every single day. Then I had my leaders on the front line, you know what I'm saying, actually putting in the work, you know, and then of course myself putting in the work and self-development. And guess what? We going to Diplomat. So how to win trips, guys. I'm gonna keep it super simple for you. Get 3 directs before the 10th of every month. Drive them to 10 to 15 to 20 team recruits. So basically, you want to get your directs and you want to train them up, get them to district. That's what you want to do. Very, very simple. 2 personal sales a week, 4 to 6 codes a month. Compete for number 1. You compete for number 1, no matter what, you're going to win it. If you forget everything on this list here, compete for number 1 and don't let up. Do not take your foot off the gas, okay? And you're going to win a trip. Okay, and then focus on your downline winning as well. We want our team with us because it's cool to win. It's cool to be on top. It's cool to be here. You know what I'm saying? However, it's even cooler to do it with somebody. And the more that you focus on your team, the more that you win because your team is there to boost you up. Okay, so very, very simple. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. That's literally it. It's not about, oh, I'm going to win the trip. I'm going to win the trip. I'm going to win the trip. No, no, no. I'm going to put in the work to win the trip and then you go and do that. Okay. So plugging in, guys, super duper. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. I got to learn how to go back. Oh, boop. Okay. Plugging in, guys. So it's very, very important to plug in. I can't stress that enough for y'all. Plugging in is the most important part of this business, okay? So first you have leadership training. Literally in this hierarchy, if you fail at Primerica, that's just it. You failed at Primerica, okay? That's on you. That's a you problem. That's not an us problem because there's literally no lack of leadership within our hierarchy. So you start out with leadership training, okay? You begin taking in all the knowledge, skill, and mindset that comes with building a business. That's what leadership training is. That's what we're doing here this morning, right? I started out where a lot of you guys were, okay? single mom struggling, only making $42,000 a year, disconnect notices, 3-day notices. I was down bad when I started. That's my personal story, right? So then now I'm telling you guys, okay, now I'm a regional leader, you know, now I'm running an entire base shop. Okay, boom, I'm going on trips, you know, I'm doing, you know, a lot of things that I wasn't doing 11 months ago when I first got into the business, okay? So leadership training here is important because you have people coming in front of you, right, to tell you what they did to get from where they originally were at to where they're going, to where they're at and going now, okay? Then you got your base shop PDR. So we call ours RVP University every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday night, okay? Your RVP, your leadership, wants the best for you. So they're making the money, right? RVP University is not for Coach Layton. It's not. He's already making $30,000, $40,000 a month. Excuse me, guys, 1 second. Guys, leave my door alone. Don't play with me. He's already making $30,000 to $40,000 a month, okay? He doesn't need PDR. He sacrifices his nights. That could be date nights. It could be time to rest. It could be time to even build his own business to show us exactly what he did to get to the point that he's at, okay? Yes, Mercy, whatever you're saying. Then also they want to show you how to take a shorter path to success than they took. Sorry, guys. I don't think there's any more crackers for the record, and now you have to say here. They want to show us how to take a shorter path to see being a single mom, guys. This is what it is. There you go. All right, thanks, girl. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So it's super important that we take the path that they took to get to there faster, because they're able to show us what mistakes they made so that we don't make them. So we're taking a shorter path to success, not a path of least resistance, okay? Then you have your training appointments. Guys, it is very important that you do not mistake your training appointments for your coaches just building your business. That is not what it is. Don't explain it like that and don't take it like that, right? Your training appointments are one-on-one time. You get to see your coach in action, okay? They're not only building your business, but they're showing you how to master and build your business so you can do the same when it's your time. Do not abuse your leadership. Don't abuse your coach, okay? Be on those appointments, be on task. When I first started in the business, I'm putting my business out there a little bit. I was part-time, I had a full-time job. Coach Javaris would do my appointments on the weekends. There were certain things I felt like I had to do. So I'm in the car with my camera off muted while Coach Javaris is closing for me. Now in retrospect, as a leader, I'm glad I cut that a habit out, and he explained to me the importance of me being 100% present, because now I'm a closer. You can't put somebody in front of me that I'm not really going to close, okay? Driving to West Palm, guys, my senior regional leaders, Javaris and Tasia, have an office down in West Palm. Yes, it is far from me. I live in Vero Beach. It's about an hour and a half. I will get in the car and I will go get in my coach's face. Why? Because they got me to this point that I'm at, amongst other things, right? Number two, because they're my best friends. They didn't have a choice. You guys still don't have a choice, right? And when I'm in the atmosphere with them, I'm able to see them in action. There's so much power in proximity, because a lot of times, you know, not a lot of times, but sometimes I don't feel as high as I want to, as excited about Primerica as I want to. And I have to go and plug in. That's when I know I got to be in person. Hey, what y'all doing? Come on, I'm on my way. Or, hey, what y'all doing? Okay, I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? Did you guys bring extra coffee for me? Because, you know, and the coaches be taking care of you guys. So also go for that too. And then in-person training Saturday, a 2-hour drive for a 50-minute training. Most people would scoff at that, right? But you can't, because you really have to kind of fix your mind around certain principles. I get to see my whole team together. Again, power in proximity. I get to work from the office. So my background right now looks pretty professional, looks pretty decent. Got the future award back there. Crazy how those affirmations and hanging up your goals work, because wow, I won the future. But anyways, you get your whole team together. There's power and proximity. You get to work from the office. So now my background is different. Content, because social media is a thing, guys. I get to record content. We usually go to a nice little lunch together. I get to post pictures with them, right? Because we're building this together. The office is gorgeous, beautiful, grass wall, all the awards on the wall. People are like, hey, what do you do? I want to do that too. And then also Coach Layton shares an office with Chris Achum. This man makes $100,000 a month. Why wouldn't I want to go and just walk through the hallway next to him? because I'm gonna catch on fire. He's on fire. I'm gonna catch on fire again and again. So again, that power and proximity, guys, it's super important to plug in. Your business, it might be successful while you're on Zoom and only on your one-on-one training presentations. But if you guys take 90 days to start coming to leadership trainings, if your coach does PDR, get onto them, make this sacrifice, right? Because if your job that's paying you $20 an hour called a meeting and told you you had to be on Zoom at 9 p.m. every single night, for that $21, you're gonna make it happen, right? So also your one-on-one training appointments, be home on solid Wi-Fi with your notebook out, take your notes. It's very important because you want to hit the ground running once you get your license, once you get your promotion, whichever stage that you're in. And also get into your coaches' spaces because that's the most important space to be in this company, okay? Now, I don't remember how much time I had, so I really hope that I'm not going too fast and I'm not going too slow, guys. So the home team, right? Y'all thought I was going to talk about my team. Listen, I don't got to talk about my team. They loud enough, okay? So I'm going to just leave that one right there. But my home team. So first, I want to talk about my son, Cortez, right? Cortez plays a very important role. Y'all faces are so stuck. Don't worry, I'm going to explain it all, I swear. So my son Cortez, this is my guy, and literally that's his face on a regular basis. He is seemingly clueless, but he's super intelligent and he handles business for mom. So Cortez's job is to make sure the trash is taken out, make sure that the dishes are washed, because if he wants to eat food, he needs to make sure that the kitchen clean and prepared, okay? And his job is also to make sure Mercy and Gabby don't die. That's pretty simple, right? And I'm not far. I'm nowhere, but I'm over here back in my office. But when it's game time, I'm in the game room, and they got to keep it together out there. Okay. Now Gabrielle, she is my Poindexter. She's super duper intelligent. She's super bossy. She's gonna be a leader, guys. I mean, that is second generation Primerican, RVP, SNSD, Gabrielle Olivia King there. Okay. So her job is to keep Mercy in line. Her job is literally to keep Mercy in line. She has misconstrued that lately, and she keeps sending Mercy in to ask me all the questions while I'm doing my presentation. So it's funny because Mercy's cute, but Mercy can still get it too, okay? Now, Mercy is Mercy, like, thank you, because I was really grateful to God that he blessed me with another mini, okay? Mercy's job is simply to listen to Gabrielle and Cortez. That's her job. She's 3 years old. She got enough sense. The girl got plenty of sense, okay? Even though her glasses are upside down, the girl got sense. Now, also no biting, because she's a biter. She bites and she hits, and that's just a no, no, no. We have a song, don't bite your sister. That's the song. We sing it every day because that kid will bite her siblings quickly. And then my serious face. How do I keep them in line, guys? And this is, I know it's funny, but it's for real. How do I keep them in line? My serious face. My kids know when they push too fast, and it's time, you know what? Go give me the chocolate right now. Go give me the chocolate. Oh, no, mommy, I'm sorry. No, because you guys have pushed it too far. And then when we're in public, if I have to bring them to a Primerica event, it's this face here that, oh, your kids are so polite. They're so respectful. They're so calm, right? That's the face. If you guys ever see me making that face, you just say a prayer for my kids because they done tried me one too many times, okay? So I'm a single mom, guys, but I'm not alone. I got God. I got my team, okay? I got my brother, Bishop, you know what I'm saying? He's a father and a husband, and he's there to pour into me when it comes to family. I got Coach Tavares and Tasia. They pour into me so much when it comes to family and my children and patience and things like that. So I'm a single mom, but I'm far from alone, guys, because these kids, not only do they make it worth it, but my Primerica family, my actual family, make sure that I'm good, okay? And then setting up steps for success. I just see Carl, you just can't hold it together. It's so funny. Okay, now setting up steps for success, guys. This is my last slide, I swear, okay? My office space. Coach Layton want to talk about my office space, and I joke like it's not a closet, right? But there's one thing about it. If you guys want to be serious about your Primerica business and you really, really want to have success, you got to act successful. You got to look successful. You got to set yourself up for success. So my office space in my apartment, my humble abode, right? I have this little random room behind my bedroom behind my bedroom. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, it's not a closet, guys, God. But it's a little space that's away from the kids. It's away from the noise, okay? It's got a door to it and it's clean and it's quaint. Put a desk in there. You keep it clean and organized. It's away from the madness because the kids literally act like they're at a theme park in my living room. It's crazy. It's always so loud. Luckily, nobody ever hears it. There's no one allowed in here, even though they still don't understand these boundaries. There's nobody allowed in my office. This is my personal space. I want to let my hair down in here. I want to close some stuff. This is where I make the money to pay the bills for the big space, right? You make it your own. I'm going to get a glitter wall for sure in here. Okay. Also, I have my boards hung up with goals. Okay. I have the future jersey back here. It's been here the whole time, guys. And now I got it, right? And then prayer. I got this other half of my room, right, where I can literally, and this is my personal spiritual preference, in the morning time for my morning routines, when I pray, I literally get on my knees and say a prayer in my office, because this is the most important space here, because this is where I take care of my family. So I want God, of course he's in here, but I want him to be like hanging out in here the most, because I really, really want to be successful and succeed. And I believe he brought me into this space for a reason. My schedule, guys, I owe somebody a schedule, and I promise you I got you, okay? But I didn't put time slots on here, guys. But my schedule, my ideal schedule, because being a mom of these 3 big head children, right, you don't always get to stick to it, but every single day work towards sticking to that routine. Make it uncomfortable when you don't stick to that routine. So wake up, gym. Then I come home from the gym and I get to prayer. Self-development, organize the house, start the dinner. I think one of the most selfless things that Coach Layton has ever done for me when I first came into the business, he believed in me so much that he gifted me a big family-sized crock pot. That made things so much better for me. It was and nobody had ever done anything like that for me before. A lot of people, when they see you going into business, they're like, waiting for you to slip up, waiting for you to trip. They're not doing something that will help you move further along. And that was huge. So if you season your chicken, first of all, if you come with a meal plan, second of all, you season your chicken, your meat, whatever, at the beginning of the day, throw it in the refrigerator. If you want to do the crock pot thing, do all that stuff before the kids wake up. That way, when it's dinner time, throw it in, bam, set it and forget it, all that type of stuff. You don't have to worry about it. Your kids are still eating good. They're not looking like skinny kids because you're shy and you don't cook for them, right? And then, of course, I shower, I do my drop-offs. I talk to Bishop I talk to all my people, right? But me and Bishop, 8:24 a.m., if this man don't call me at 8:24 a.m., I know something. I'm calling him. And we sit and we talk, and when he's dropping off his kids, I talk to his kids in the car. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the day. We talk about our goals. We set our intentions together, right? Because this is my ace. Like the Bishop will be my exchange. So it's very important that we have a very close relationship, and I'm the loudest voice in his ear, and he allows me to be that, okay? And then 9 a.m., assets in chair. I always just like that. And I didn't want to say the word ASS, right? So you want to write out your numbers. I have my cute little notebook here. I write out my numbers, my personal, my team. I write what the goal is for the day. And I get my day started on training, guys. So that's really all for me. I hope that you guys got the value in that. Coach Layton, go ahead and take it away. Thank you.
Let's go, Sasha. Let's go.
Let's go, Sasha.
Yes,
Let's go,
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, Sasha. Great job. Great job.
Not gonna lie, Sasha, you snapped 28 by 37,000 last month. Looking like you're going to not looking like, but you're going to be the replacement for the Maverick CEO, guys. I'm super excited about that, man. So listen, guys, we had a powerhouse today with Clarence, Sasha, right? Came and killed it. Guys, no excuses, guys. Both of them live super far from our office. Some of them, one of them live actually a plane ride from our office, guys. They made no excuses. So it's 10:16, right? 10:16. What I want to do is end the training with following up with last week when I went over Larry Waddell's recruiting, right, guys? Because guys, that was some good training. However, guys, I definitely want to make sure everybody gets a lot of substance from earlier. But before I do that, does anybody have any questions for Clarence and Sasha? And guys, this is the time, guys, that if you have a similar life or guys, if you got a similar life to Sasha and Clarence, right? Or someone you're attempting to recruit that has a life like Sasha and Clarence, guys, this is the time when you ask some questions so you can know what excited them to come into the business, so you can know what kept them going, right? You can know, hey guys, how do you keep someone excited in Vero Beach 2 hours away, right? And Virginia 12 hours away? How do you get people to, guys, any questions, guys? Any questions for Sasha and Clarence? Not all at once. Guys, any questions for Sasha and Clarence? Guys, anybody? Anyone? Going once? Going twice? All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is go ahead and finish up, right, with our training. So, guys, remember last week or a week or two ago, I went over, right? I went over the recruiting tips, right, guys? Because understand this, guys, nothing here happened in Primerica, guys, getting to the next level, getting to the top, guys, without recruiting. So you guys know that I went over this a couple weeks ago. So guys, number one, guys, this is the 23 fast track recruiting rules. The guy who made this, guy's name is Larry Waddell. He built a 10,000 agent sales force from scratch. 10,000 agent sales force from scratch, guys, across coast to coast. Guys, he has nine people in his organization making over $1 million a year. You follow me? And 100 of them make over $100,000 a year, guys. He's been doing this for over 35 years. So he went over, right, 23 fast track recruiting tips. So guys, so I want to go ahead and probably go over the last like 3 or 4 until 10:30, right, guys? So guys, number one, guys, they say, listen, make recruiting your number one goal. Guys, recruiting has to be your number one goal. Guys, if you don't like recruiting, guys, because you don't understand it. Guys, everybody recruits. Your job recruited you. Recruiting, hiring, employed, whatever, it's all the same thing. Amazon has now over 1 million employees. Amazon hired 500,000 more people during the pandemic. McDonald's only focus on what location they're going to open. Matter of fact, Manuel, there's a new McDonald's location being opened every 17 minutes around the world. They're always recruiting. You go into anywhere, they say, join my team, join our squad, et cetera, et cetera. Guys, recruiting is how you begin to create unlimited marketplace. Right, guys? Recruiting is how you begin to create unlimited income, and unlimited security. Right, guys? So that you want to be the most secure. Let me go ahead and mute everyone real quick. If someone echo. Perfect. So guys, recruiting is how you create security. Guys, you want to get to the top. You want to build a business. You want to put people in a position, Latrice, to grow here, guys. Recruiting is the way to go. Recruiters think long-term, not just short-term. They are building an income for now and the future. See, I understand why she's like, this morning I was talking to Carl, right? Carl said, man, how does it feel to one day you're going to make $1 million a year from what I do? I said, brother, I'm more excited about, Primerica pays me $1 million a year. That means you're making about $4 million a year. So guys, whose life is really being changed more, mine or Carl's, right? Carl making $4 million, his family, his sisters, his mom, et cetera, his future family is all taken care of because of him. You guys follow me? Sasha coming to the business, right? And she gonna make 100,000. The company pay me 40 grand. You guys follow me? So whose life is getting impacted more? See? Guys, there are not enough hours in a day for you to become financially independent on your own. See, guys, right now, guys, let me give you a little number. And the other day, I was talking to one of our teammates, right? And I was talking to him. I said, he said, what else do you do outside of Primerica? I said, bro, I don't do anything outside of Primerica for income, nothing. He said, why? I said, bro, I have 100 agents, right? I have 100 agents. That's 100 stream of income. He said, bro, I never thought about it that way. So guys, so right now, see, if you're on this team right now, right, you got 30 agents, that's 30 possible streams of income. You got 100 possible streams of income. Edward and Gabby has over 300. That's 300 streams of income within our business. Why? Guys, it creates unlimited security. That's for the future. See, Sasha already knows, Sasha's past doing Primerica for her. It's for her 3 kids. It's for her 3 kids so they can, so their lifestyle can be amazing because she was willing to sacrifice. Right, guys, the more people, right? I'm sorry, 1 second. The more people you have on your team, the more activity will get done. See, guys, this morning I cast a vision, right, guys, that say, hey, guys, we need to do a 40 by 40 week this week. And nobody backed down, Karina. Nobody backed down. Right now, guys, we're at 21 by about 12,000. That's not indicative to our talent, but you know, it happens. However, I know for a fact we'll still fly by 100 by 100. You know why? We have 100 licensed people. Right, guys? We have 100 licensed people. So, guys, this week, for me to say, hey, do 40 by 40, I'm going to do 10 by 10 of it. The rest of the team do 30 by 30, right? Let's say Sasha do 10, Clarence do 10, Carl does 10, Jazz done 10. You guys follow me? Guys, you can always leverage, you can always take over when you have people. Guys, always think back. And if you don't like recruiting, guys, always think back to the movie 300. That's movie 300. 300, that army looked better, talked better. They all had 8-pack abs. They're incredible, the best gear, all that kind of stuff. But guys, what happened? Like Clarence, 8-pack abs? I hate them. Now I'm playing, guys, but they all looked amazing. But what? At the end, they died. Why? Because the other team was bigger. Guys, more activity, more production, more income. Guys, you cannot beat the army. I remember distinctively, right? About 2 years ago, when I was in the base shop, right? It was a base shop. It was me, Ari, Amanda, Alicia, Kelly, right? And there's a guy on our team, or a guy in our hierarchy that's not here anymore, right? That he jumped out the month, like the first 3 days, Clarence, at 10,000, like 10,000 personal, killing it. And he was feeling himself, right? He said, yeah, bro, we're going to smoke you this month. And you guys know me, I'll say a one-word thing, right? I said, you cannot beat the army. And we smoked him. Like, it wasn't even a thing. Like, we did 54,000 that month, 88 recruits that month. I think that month he ended like at 17,000, no longer here. You know why? Because he always thought he could outbeat the team. Guys, you cannot beat an army. It is not happening. You guys follow me? So guys, you always got to focus on recruiting. That's the only thing I want you to talk about. This morning, Carl, super excited, dressed super sharp. Bro, I got 11 KTs today. He say, bro, I'm gonna close 8 out of 11. I said, bro, how many are you recruiting today? That's all I care about. How much am I recruiting today? Because I know how you want to keep on having 11 KTs every single day. Is you got to go in there, right, and aim for the recruit, miss the sale. You got to chase size so you can win the prize. You guys follow me? You chase cash, you'll finish last. I've never known someone at any business, right? Any business that chase cash and win. Not long term. And think about the people in Primerica, for some of you guys who've been here for a while and seen people come in here and kill it personally, make a bunch of money. Are they still here? Are they still doing those numbers? No. Guys, recruiting removes the limitations entirely. There's no limits. I felt very comfortable, very confident, and I'm going to teach my team the competence to say, let's do 40 by 40 this week, because we got people in place. I'm looking at people's numbers. I'm looking at their income. I know what they need. We all want to go to Hawaii. We all want to go on a yacht party, right? Dream chasers, right? Yes. Right? Yes. We all want to do all that kind of stuff, guys. So 40 by 40, guys. See, Edward and Gabby can say, hey, bro, let's do 100 recruits this week. Let's do 100 recruits this week, 50 grand. He can say that with confidence. Why? Over 300 agents. Guys, I get so fired up talking about this. Guys, the purpose of recruiting is to grow your team. Guys, see it clearly. Bigger team, bigger activity, bigger production, bigger income. I love when I go to events or go to Primerica events, right? And people talk about cash and talk about personal premium. Guys, it's awesome. Because if you're not going to license, if you're not recruiting people, licensing people, butts in chairs, guys, you're not going to win long term. You'll win short term, but long term, guys, it would not happen. Guys, listen, it's not about who you recruit, it's who you keep. You want people who are serious. Guys, and I had to face this. Guys, we were doing big recruiting or decent recruiting numbers, right? Big back then, because 3 years ago, you're doing 30, 40 recruits, you're big. Now we got Ryan doing 88 recruits in the base shop, right, guys? Guys, it's not about who you recruit, who you keep. See, I look at, guys, on our team right now, guys, look at your retention numbers. Look at your retention. Who are you retaining? Guys, you should retain about 10 to 20% of your recruits every single month. I think one of the best teams at retention I hire, you guys, is Team Intensity. They retain so many people. You guys follow me? Our team is doing better and better and better, right? We're getting a more office environment. But guys, who are you keeping? Right? Your goal is to let them see success fast. Guys, start talking to people about getting to district leader in 3 to 5 days. Guys, get people's bonus to $1,000. Guys, everyone right now, guys, borrow someone else's story until you have your story. Guys, everyone in our hierarchy right now, guys, we're talking about what Sierra did last month. First month license, Karina, 21,000 personal. $7,000 in pay, $2,000 bonus at $5,000 in personal premium for this month. Guys, borrow that story until you have your own story. Do you guys follow me? Guys, talk about Ryan, right? Less than a year in the business, right, guys? About to crack over 100 recruits in the base shop. Guys, talk about that. Talk about that, guys. Talk about how Edward and Gabby went from 300 hitting 300,000 of 2 months ago, and this month going to cost 400. Talk about guys making over 150 grand in 90 days, under 30 years old, guys. That all come from recruiting. Guys, when recruiters succeed, they stay. When recruits succeed, they stay. Guys, I could not convince Sasha right now to quit. I cannot convince Clarence to quit. I can do whatever I can to talk to Carl. He's not going to quit. He's winning. He's seeing production. He's growing. Right, guys? But guys, people who do personal premium, personal business, that's personal by themselves, guys, it's very easy for them to quit. Because they get sick, they get tired, someone dies, they get sick, whatever, they'll stop. But if you got someone who's recruiting, keep on, even right now, you guys know area studying, right? I guarantee, without looking at numbers, I guarantee her base shop over 15, 20 recruits. I guarantee over 5,000, 10,000 in premium, right, guys? See, now she come out, she passed her exam, right, guys? Because she recruited people and retained them and love on them, her business still moves. See, guys, look at how much your business does when you're not involved. That only comes from recruiting. Guys, everything is set up to help the new recruits win. Guys, the reason we get these beautiful offices, right? The Tampa office is amazing, glass room, toga lights, all kind of stuff, right, guys? Basketball, right, guys? We want to make it very easy for you to win, Manuel. Guys, you spend time in recruits, get them to know and make friends. Guys, and I learned this from Edward, right, guys? Your house is not your house, it's your team house. See, guys, so the reason why we got a beautiful place now, guys, is to have our teammates over there. Right, guys, spend time with them. Chipotle, whatever, guys, go out to eat, do incentives, spend time with them. It should not only be business. Guys, people will quit on a boss. They would not quit on a friend. See, guys, you see how Sasha said that Clarence and her are good friends, best friends? Where did she learn that from? She see the relationship me and Javaris have. Right? Where did Javaris learn that from? He see the relationship that me and Edward has. We're best friends. Do you guys follow me? Right? And I'm gonna go ahead and run through number 3 right quick. We got 2 minutes left. Guys, prepare to win and start with confidence. Guys, be a skeptic and ask the hard questions. Guys, ask questions, but don't ask a million questions and not do any appointments. This should probably say ask questions and do appointments. Guys, keep asking until you are convinced you get the plan. You get a planned product on your own. Guys, it's okay to ask questions, but ask forward questions. Like you guys see how Clarence cleared up earlier, guys. Ask questions so you can learn the business. He used some big words. I can't really pronounce them, but y'all get the picture, right, Clarence, right? Your knowledge and confidence begin when you get your own plan. Guys, respectfully, guys, I'm not training someone who don't own a product. If you don't own life insurance, guys, we can't train you. You don't believe in what you do. Imagine going to work with someone at Herbalife and they don't take Herbalife. Imagine going to the gym and getting a trainer, he's 500 pounds. Not making any sense. Right, guys? Watch your trainer. On-the-job training is the fastest and best. Guys, when your trainer is doing presentations, guys, do your absolute best to not be walking around, not taking notes. Guys, how you going to learn? You're not sharp, brother. You're not. You're not making $30,000 a month. You're not making $50K a month. You're not getting a bonus of $26,000. You're not making $100,000 a month like Toga. So why are you not taking notes? Matter of fact, guys, in my office, right, if you come sit in front of my office and don't take notes, I would nicely ask you to leave. Because why? You're sitting here to learn, right, guys? Listen, become a pro, right, and no one wants to go to work with the amateur. Right. A pro knows what to do, when to do, and does it whether you want to do it or not. Guys, you got to show up whether you want to show up or not. You got to turn your camera on whether you want to turn your camera on or not. You got to come in TBLS whether you have 20 people there or 1 person there. You got to answer the phone call whether you want to or not. Guys, life happens to everyone. Guys, treat your business like a hobby and you'll make hobby income. Guys, you treat Primerica like a hobby, you make hobby income. Guys, you want to treat Primerica like a job. Some of y'all put so much time, so much effort to be employee of the damn month. Why don't you come be the hot shot of the month in Primerica? You guys follow me? You got to quit your job in your brain first, and then you'll quit it physically. You guys follow me? Guys, keep your little job, whatever, right, guys? But come into our business, guys. Don't treat it like a hobby because you'll make hobby income. You guys know I always say, listen, if you're direct, you'll get direct deposits. Right, guys? If you treat Primerica passively, you will not get paid passively. Right? And guys, treat Primerica like a business and you'll get business income. Guys, you take Primerica serious. Some of you guys, Primerica is not taking you serious because you don't take Primerica serious. You don't come to training, you don't show up. Some of y'all live 10 minutes from the Tampa office, 10 minutes from the Fort Lauderdale office, 10 minutes from the Palm Beach office, and you don't show up. But how do you feel comfortable knowing a man with all his accolades is driving past your house 12 flipping hours to go to an event and you make an excuse, you single, no kids, but you want to win? Guys, make Primerica easy. It's so easy, Rick. Rick, your license got appointed, brother. Just do everything Javaris and Tasia asked you to do for the next 90 days, and Primerica will be a dream for you. It's a joke. You guys follow me? So that's my time, guys. We're 2 minutes over. I'll continue this next week, guys. I'm going to keep going through this until we finish it. I think this is very, very, very important. And this guy only built 10,000 agents. You know, only 9 people making $1 million a year. No big deal. Right, guys? So I'm going to take a note, take a page out of his book, and we can grow. Guys, I'm proud to be a teammate, guys. Guys, unmute again, guys, and give it up for Clarence and Sasha. They absolutely killed.
Let's go.
Y'all killed it.
Oh, let's go. That's my team.
Guys, I'm proud to be your teammate, guys. Proud to be your coach. Let's go win. Let's get paid today, guys. Come and check Monday. Let's have a good day.
Good job.
That was a good job.